Faye, how are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Brilliant, brilliant. So how are you doing?
I'm good. It's
Good,
good to
good,
see you.
good. Likewise, likewise. Right, so do you want to start?
Let's give it about let's say about 2, 3 minutes and then we can start.
Brilliant. So how's life? How's the kids? How's the things?
Fine, fine, fine. Everyone is doing well.
Good, good, good. Brilliant. So are you getting a lot of, oh, hello, GK illustrations. Hello. Right, there's a lot of people here that I know. That's good. Keep coming in. We need Instagram to know. We need to look after our teachers. We need to look after our teachers.
Yeah.
So what's the demand like for IELTS right now in Nigeria? Is there a big demand? Has it gone up? Has it gone down? What's the situation?
There's demand, right? But I think as usual, we Africans we like to avoid writing the IELTS exam,
Yeah.
probably due to the cost because the cost is so much higher than it used to be last year.
Yeah.
It's almost like times two. It's almost like times two now. So people are trying to avoid that. But in terms of demand, especially for those who want to do immigration, it's definitely still there.
Right. Okay. It went crazy. Was it January when the prices went up?
Uh, yeah, January, and then they increased again in February.
Okay. Okay. It was just crazy. It's just IELTS. The British Council just went crazy over that time. It wasn't needed, but yeah, it's not fair. It's only for that part of the world that it's gone up. So yeah, that's what it is. Well, thank you so much for inviting me for this. This is really, really kind of you. Sharing your valuable
You're
time. Time is
welcome.
valuable. Time is valuable. It's non-renewable. So, it's all good. Students who are watching, sorry, Faye, I'm just going to say this because I need to say this. You've got to follow my friend, okay, Faye? She's a very qualified IELTS. Big shout out to her with regards to IELTS. If you are wanting to, if you need IELTS, just tell them about yourself, Faye.
Okay, so my name is Feyidamilola Adeomi, and I'm one of the best IELTS tutor in Africa. I must say so myself. I've been tutoring full time for about 2 years, and I have like a 19% success rate of band seven and above. So yeah, I'm the go-to IELTS tutor if any of you need IELTS.
That's the plan. That's the plan, guys. So as you know, sorry, I'd just like to talk about IELTS with Faye. Basically, my friends, what kind of students like to come to you, Faye? Is it students who want to become medics or dentists or social worker or teachers or nurses?
Okay. Okay, so any professional, like any busy professional who doesn't have the time to watch, like go to different YouTube channels, consume a lot of articles on their own. So if you are busy and you just need a straightforward guide in terms of preparing for the IELTS, we provide all the resources you need to prepare for the exam. You don't need to go anywhere else. What we give is just
Brilliant.
enough. Definitely, that those are the kind of people that I cater to. Busy professionals, basically.
Okay.
Too busy to go all about. Yeah.
Okay. So the adjective that we're talking about is busy. So if you are a busy
Yeah.
person, Faye is the person you need to contact. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Okay. So should we wait? How long do you want to wait? Do you want to keep waiting? What do you want to do?
I think we can start now. We can start now. Welcome everyone. I'll just be welcoming everyone for now. Welcome Onish Nidat. Thank you, Pelumi. Thank you, Tomilola. Thank you, Mary Am. Thank you, Usi 002. Thank you, Speshpella 07. Thank you, JK Illustration Arts. We appreciate you. Thank you, Fudge Travel and Tours. Thank you, Fedrich. If I skipped any name, I am so sorry. Thank you, Full of Blessing. It's yeah, it's good. It's a good thing to have you here. So basically, I am Feyidamilola Adeomi. For those of us who missed the little chat that I and Afsana just had, I'm one of the best IELTS tutor in Africa. And here with me is the great Afsana. Afsana is a British Council registered agent, so you know that this is someone that can be trusted, all right? And she's also the CEO of UK Bright Education. Afsana helps people get, university admissions, whether it is for your postgraduate, your undergraduate studies. Afsana is the go-to guide. So if you want someone who wants to help you if you are looking to study abroad, probably in UK and its environment, Europe and all of that, Afsana is the go-to guy. She's really good at what she does. I can confirm.
Try. Try. No, you've got to tell everybody. How do we know each other? You must tell everybody. You must tell
Okay,
everybody.
okay. So fun fact, I and Afsana met. I think we were having a live session which my husband attended,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah,
how
I
I got
remember.
to meet Afsana, and she was of tremendous help. Imagine someone helping you in terms of your what do I call it now? Letter of intention,
Oh
your
yeah.
motivation letter for admission. She was so helpful, helped me edit it, told me things that I need to change and all of that. After that is really, really wonderful. And the very good thing that I love about you is the support you give your clients past
That's
even the
what, yeah.
process of admission. It's really tremendous. I mean, thank
No,
you
no,
once again.
no, not a
It's so
problem. We
good.
should big each other. Do you know what? We women, we don't big each other up enough. I think we need to. So basically with Faye, I have attended one of her sessions for IELTS. Very knowledgeable young lady. She's very ambitious, very confident, and she knows what she's talking about with regards to IELTS. She's very resourceful with regards to IELTS preparation. If there is a particular skill that you are weak on, maybe not speaking, maybe not listening, but reading and writing, if that's the kind of game that you think, oh my goodness, how do I improve that? Feyidamilola, that she is the one that you should contact. So please follow her. Very important.
Thank you, Afsana. Thank you. So, welcome everyone once again. Like we said, we're here to discuss about studying in Malta. So, Afsana, I'll just be asking you some
Yeah,
questions
sure, sure.
for the sake of our audience here. So, why should anyone pick Malta as a location?
Right, where do I start? Where do I start? So basically what it is, there's just a few advantages which I need to say. Guys, if you're listening, if I'm going too fast, if I'm going too fast, there's so much to say. We don't have enough time. But yeah, why Malta? Malta is basically, if you actually check on Google, it's very, very small. It's a very small country. But saying that in the Schengen region, it is the only English-speaking country in the whole region. So with regards to English language, you don't need to learn additional language. English is one of their national languages, number one. Number two, unemployment is the lowest in Malta out of the whole region. What does that mean?
Um,
What does that
you
mean? It
get
means
well
jobs
after
are available.
studying.
Jobs are available. So that's what it is. I mean, have you seen the country as a whole on Google? Have you seen how small it is?
Yeah, yeah, I know it's a very small
It's very
country. It's a very
small.
small country.
So the country is very small in terms of size, but their dreams are huge. Their dreams are huge. They actually want a graduate workforce. They don't want a unqualified workforce. They want a graduate workforce. So they're actually really promoting education in Malta because they want Malta to grow. They don't want
Okay.
your audience. They don't want students to go from Malta a stepping stone to another country. They want to keep their students. Now, Faye, if I was to give you the ticket to be access to a Schengen region, to 25 countries, what could I do to keep you in Malta? What could I persuade you with?
I think the job for me, the job,
Oh,
the
job.
job
Okay.
is money.
No, exactly. No, we're humans. I'm being honest, right? So basically, what it is, my friends, Malta is doing this, and it is legit. You can check on the website. Faye is happy to share the websites with you. Basically, what it is, my friends, at the college which I'm promoting, which is a business college, all their courses are actually recognized by the Maltese government. They're not Mickey Mouse courses. What that means, my friends, is, Faye, what this means, after graduation, my friend, if you want to stay in the country, you work. Okay, you need to get that money back. If you stay for 12 months, Faye, what will happen is that you accrue tax, you pay tax to the government as everybody else. But what it is after the first 12 months, my friend, is that you can get 35% of your fee back into your pocket. in tax credit.
Wow. Wow,
After the
wow,
first,
wow. That's really
they should
advantageous.
really promote this big time. I don't know why they're not. So that's that. But what about 70%? So if you stay for another 2 years after graduation, so first year you're working, you get 35% back. But then if you stay for the second year, again you're earning, you have to pay tax. They'll give 35% tax credit back to you after the second year. So that's
Okay.
up to 70% of your fee is returned. Faye, I don't know about you, but if someone told me that I'm going to give 70% back to you, I'd stay. I would stay.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. That means probably I should come to Malta myself.
I'm not talking to
Okay.
anyone, I'm just talking to Faye. I'm converting her, but that's the plan. And for PR, my friend, it's 5 years. 5 years is PR.
Oh,
So
so
after
quite better than
it
UK.
is. It is. So basically, you lots of students ask me when does that 5 year start because everybody's very interested. It starts after
Hmm.
graduation. So if you've been working for 1 year, 2 year, do you really think you're going to leave? I don't think so. You kind of know the system, you know where to
Yeah.
get jobs. You just need another 3 years to get PR.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I can notice that some people are asking some questions. Of course, some of your questions will be answered in the course of the live session, and so just wait patiently, and of course, your questions will be addressed. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is, yes, so yeah, we're talking about both undergraduate and postgraduate studies, right?
Yes.
So what are the requirements? Because someone was asking, do they need IELTS? I think someone also asked, yeah, about the study gap. So what's the
Yeah.
requirement? Like the study gap important, the
Right.
grades that are important, and all of
Okay.
that.
Okay, right. Sorry, you just saw my cross train in the background. Sorry. Right, it's a multi-purpose office I have. Right. Anyway, moving on. If, for example, Faye, if you have West African students, I have very good news for you, my friends. Basically, YX C6 or above in English language is accepted. Okay, it is
Oh,
accepted.
okay.
IELTS is waived. Well, what's this got to do with Faye? Faye, basically, who does need IELTS is everybody who is not West African, who doesn't have
Okay.
YX or NECO,
Okay.
it'll be to them. So let me just give you an idea. I'm just going to Google this. I didn't think I'd get this because I thought I'd be just talking to West Africans. So you know your followers, which countries are they mainly from?
From Nigeria, I think Ghana as
Mainly.
well.
Oh,
I
Ghana.
think
Okay.
they're maybe West African.
Okay. Mainly West Africa. Okay. So if I just talk
Yeah.
about them, I'm just Googling it for you. I can't reach my laptop. Okay. So yeah, basically what it is, for West Africans, if you've got WIAC or NEC or C6 above in English language, IELTS is waived.
Oh, beautiful,
IELTS is
beautiful, beautiful.
waived.
So it doesn't matter the years. Like
No.
some people usually like put a limit, 5 years. If your result is older than 10 years and all of that, you have to write out.
No, 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 not needed at all. Just make sure, my friends and Faye, that if, for example, your YX, let's say YX is same for
Okay.
NECO. If, for example, by marriage your name has changed, or if the certificate, the name on a certificate is different to that to your passport, please, please, I beg, you need an affidavit to say that it's the same person. Because sometimes, Faye, I don't know if you agree with me, on YX certificates, they don't write the whole full name because there's not enough space. They
Yeah.
just put M or E or something. So, I'm going to give you a case study now. One of my students, she's got a very long name in the middle. They just put the letter E, but on the passport, you have the full 4 names or 3 names. So I told her, you've got to have an affidavit to say that that person and that person is the same. So that's
Okay.
fine. So duration
Okay.
is
So okay, beautiful. Thank you, Afsana. So for the postgraduate degree now, like what are the requirements in terms of grades? Are grades considered in terms of I mean second class, third class? Okay, because someone was also asking, can an HND graduate also apply
okay.
for a master's degree in Malta?
Question, very good question. And my heart is breaking now. I don't know if you can hear. My heart is breaking. The reason why HND holders and third class graduates are my best. they're my best kind of students. I like to work with them. So number one, let me just tell you, the college which I'm promoting, which is a business related college, they only do 3 programs for masters. One is two is MA related, and one is MBA. The MBA, there's 5 different specializations. I'm just going to get my laptop so that I know I can talk to you direct. Hold on, let me just say. The academic requirement fee is a 2-2, second class lower for degree. Second class for degree for either the MA or for the MBA. So let me just get out for you. Do you know what? Don't you really wish on Instagram you could share your screen? That'd be so helpful. It's so helpful because us teachers, we need that, right? So MA for business and management, that's 7,000 euros. You've got MA in marketing and brand management. Again, that's 7,000 euros. The cheap one, this is just for October intake, my friends, is the MBA. Faye, I'm sure you know, historically, out of all business courses, it's the MBA that's the most expensive business master. But saying that, it's usually 10,000. They're giving a 5,000 euro scholarship. So all the MBAs are 5,000 euros only for October. The MBA is in 5 specializations. It's marketing management, management consulting, MBA in project management, MBA in entrepreneurship, and MBA in global investment banking. So there's 5. I have to add, before you all get excited, 2 things. Study gap is accepted. If you do, not a problem. Okay, you might need to write a second SOP, second personal statement, just to tell people what you've been doing with your life. Okay. Number two, I'm sorry to say, Faye, for October intake, I'm actually closing down applications for October because the proof of funds needed is 6 months. 11,000 euros for 6 months. Now because the deadline for Schengen visa is July. Hold on, before you get a heart attack, just let me tell you this. You need to get an offer letter, then you need to get it unconditional. You may need to have an interview. You have to pay your fees on time. So June is really looking very busy. Okay. So Faye and me, we do welcome, guys, an application for October. But let me tell you, you have to pay your fee up front, the 5,000 euros, if you come for the MBA, number one. If you can pay that, great. Number 2, proof of funds fee. Basically, the proof of funds is 11,000 euros for the last 6 months. For the last 6 months. So we're in May right now. Okay. So I'm talking about.
That's like December.
So from December, May. So if we're saying May, it has to be in the bank since November. Because November, December, January, February, March, April. Maybe May. Yeah, it could be. It could be. So basically, Faye, you might be saying, okay, Afsana, if you've got people who've got 11,000 euros equivalent, I'm not saying it has to be euros, equivalent, so it could be the Naira equivalent. I'm not going to convert it. People feel sad when you convert. It's just too much money, right? But yeah, 11,000 euros, it could be in your bank account. It could be in your spouse's bank account. It doesn't matter. If it's in your spouse or joint account, your spouse has to give an affidavit or a letter to say, I'm happy for my husband or my wife to share that, to have that money for their studies and for their living costs. Number 1. Number 2, you might have someone, Faye, in the audience who might be saying, hold on, I don't have that kind of money. What can we do? So if you have a financial sponsor, we're good to go. You might be able to make it for October, financial sponsor. Faye, what I'll share with you is the no objection letter and some information for the financial sponsor. What it is, the financial sponsor, they need to just write a letter to say, hello, let's see, Faye, you have a rich uncle in Switzerland, let's say, for example. They'll say, hello, I am related to Faye by blood. You don't have to be related. It could be a friend, could be a company, but I know Faye. I am happy to share my 6 months of bank statements to show 11,000 euros, which is for Faye. For example, here's my bank statements, here's my passport, and here is my proof of income. So if you have a financial sponsor who can meet those criteria, I'll share that with you, remind me, and then we're good to go for October. We're good to go for October. Okay?
Awesome. So another question I want to ask is, you've also talked about, I love the fact that you've already talked about the visa in terms of the financial implication and all of that. And thank you also for mentioning about the scholarship. So guys, in case you didn't get that, for October intakes, you're getting about 50%, yeah, because it's supposed to about 50% discount on your tuition fee.
Yeah.
So it's something that you want to consider. So I can see some people getting excited and asking me. That's one thing again that we Africans want to know, international students. When it comes to the visa now,
Yes.
our spouse dependents included.
Hot question. Very hot question. Before we say that, ladies and gentlemen, can I please stress, I must stress, don't panic if you can't come for October. It's easy for me to say, but I have to be realistic. Faye is a very responsible young lady, so I'm a responsible agent. We like to manage your expectation. If you can't meet for October deadline, please don't panic, don't stress. We don't want that, because at the end of the day, Faye doesn't want a rejection. I don't want a rejection on our watch. Okay, it's not good for business. It's not good for your record. It stays with you for life. And also it's not good for the college. Okay, if you can't make it for October, we have another intake. We have Sam Ukachukwu is saying, oh, he's got a question. Hold on.
Okay.
Roger asked the question. The next intake is Feb. The next intake is Feb. I'm going to write this down. So the proof of fund. Actually, no, I'm going to put Faye on the spot. Faye, if, for example, the Schengen visa process time, I'm going to write this down. The Schengen visa process time is 12 weeks.
Wow.
Okay?
That's short.
It's, I beg to differ. If the Schengen visa process time is 12 weeks, if you are a student for Feb, when do you have to have the proof of funds ready by? Please tell me.
Okay, that means I have to get it ready by November.
October, November, well done. You've done that. So can you see, if it is October, November, when does the 6 months start? You tell me.
That starts from April. Yeah, April.
It's May. And we're already the second last day before May. We've only got today and tomorrow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I do apologize. Probably this live is maybe too late for some of you, even for Feb. But we have to deal with what we have in our cards. After Feb, the next intake is April. So the whole point of Faye and me being here is for information. We don't want anybody to get a rejection on our watch. We want to give you the information and you guys decide when you want to apply. When you knock or DM Faye, you got to tell Faye, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But that's okay. We will work with depending on your financial circumstance, not the colleges, because Faye and me, we work for the student. We work for the student. Yeah. But when you're ready, you say Afsanama or Fema, I am ready. My proof of funds will be ready by this date. Which intake can I go for? We will work towards that intake. Okay? Because you can see Faye, she's a very patient young lady. She will work according to your deadline, not the colleges. So that's what it is. So well done. You've worked it out. Now you know the maths. So the deadlines.
All right. So thank you for giving us. Yes. So you've not answered. You've not answered the question on the dependent.
I forgot about that. Right. So basically, Rabbi I'm going to be very honest with you, my friends. You know what? This kind of information nobody shares, and I feel. I'm not going to say frustrated, but it's very unfortunate that we need to give our students information because getting a rejection is a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Right, dependents, my friends. I'm very sorry to say, I don't know why I'm being sorry. It's the Maltese government, not me. There is no such thing as a dependent visa. Khalas. There is no such thing as a dependent visa. So I know my West African students, I know as a fact, not just West African, but all students, especially if they're applying for masters, they tend to be in a family way. They might be married. They may have children. They may have income. What about them? I'm not going to phase. We're not going to ask you to separate from them. No way. I wouldn't like that. So why would I ask my student, right? So I kept asking the student, Faye, this is literally, honestly what I did. I kept knocking the college, look, please help my students. I can't ask them to separate from their family, from their newly wedded husband or wife, or they just had a newborn baby. I can't ask them to do that. There must be a solution. The college would say, Sana, it's none of our business about the spouse. It's not our business about the children, because our business is with the student.
Yeah, the students.
That. So I came back and said, look, I am an agent for West African students. I need to work out a solution for them. Your price point is good, but where about the children? Where about the
Yeah.
husband? So they said, Afsana, this is how it is. I kept pushing them, but I got the answer. Basically, the spouse, for example, so Faye, for example, your husband, for example, he would be able to go on a work permit. They need to look for a job. Okay. Now, I can't just look after you. We have to look after both of you now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if your husband can't get a job, what's the point of you going?
Mm.
There's no point, right? So what it is, Faye, what I'll do with you is I'll share with you job sites. I'll share with you job sites. While you're at home, my friend, it's Thursday today, Saturday, Sunday. What I want you to do, Faye's going to do this, and students, you're going to do this because she's got an email list. She can share this with everybody. You need to see what jobs is available for your spouse. If there's jobs available, then you know you feel confident that my husband and wife can get a job. I'll start the process with Faye, not a problem. For example, if you don't find a job, what are you going to do? If one, husband and wife, always one person is stronger or more ambitious or really wants to go, what do you do with that? That's fine. That's human nature, right? What you could do is, for example, if Faye gets the, by the grace of the Almighty, if you get the visa, but your husband still hasn't got a job, what do we do? I have a solution for that. The husband, or in your case, your husband, could go with you because you don't want to go by yourself. But they will apply on a tourist visa. Now, the tourist visa, my friend, is 90 days long. Only 90 days. So he will
3 months.
Only 3 months, but he's not allowed to work, but he can look for work. Yes, while you're studying, while you're starting your course. Okay, so once your husband's done that, then he swaps from tourist visa to work permit. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Does it make sense? Okay, fine. So I'm trying to solve the problem. Now I've got to admit, Faye, I do not deal with tourist visa. I do not deal with anything with depend. I can only share information and guide you. You know, the word said that I personally help you.
Yeah.
I'm happy 100% to do that, but you've got to look for the jobs yourself. I'll send you the links. You've got to apply for the work permit. All that you have to do yourself. I can only do the admissions and deal with that headache. Just manage the application. Okay, so that's that. Right. We've got a single mom. You want to bring children? Who is that? This is Nawajole. How do I pronounce your name? Let me see. Oh, it's Kate. Hi, Kate. Hi, Kate. Right. The children. That's the soft spot for me. The children. How do you deal with them? Again, I had to ask the students, the college. Sorry, again and again. What about the children? What about the children? I am a mom as well, so it applies to me as well. So basic, which is, again, like I said from the beginning, there's no such thing as dependent visa. There's no such thing. What about the children? Unfortunately, Kate, this is for you. If your children are of school age, you know as a mom, you don't want them to miss school. There's no point. So you can take your children, but again, it'll have to be they can't work. So they'll have to go on a tourist visa, 90 days long. So Kate, while you're studying, every course is 12 months long. While you're studying, my friend, you need to renew. How many times will you need to renew, Faye? Is it 3 or 4 times?
That's 4.
I think 4. Yeah, you're right. So, Kate, you need to renew your children's visa 4 times. If they're school age, what will happen to them? You can send them to a state school, not a problem, but you will have to pay.
Okay.
Because they're tourists. They don't usually, you know how it is. If you go to another country, nobody will want to enroll your children, generally. But if you're there because your mom and you're the student, you can go, but you have to pay if it's for state funded. If it's state school, you have to pay. If it's private school, you have to pay a bit more. It depends on your budget. So it can be done, but there's a way of doing it. So please save this video if you do want to come. Okay.
Okay. Then another question that I have, someone is asking, for the payment, is it can it be paid in installments or just a one-time payment?
It's a one-time payment. One-time payment. The fee is pretty low as it is.
Yeah,
The fee,
5,000.
yeah. But one thing I must say, Faye, is unfortunately I just contacted them before this live because I know this question is going to come up. The 5,000 scholarship, the 5,000 euro for MBA, the price may not be the same in Feb. Okay. Okay, I
Oh,
have to be honest with you. Do you know why? Because if I don't, that'll be misleading, and I don't want to be. I
yeah.
need to be transparent. Unfortunately, they have not published the fee for Feb yet. They haven't.
Okay.
Okay, but how to resolve that? I need to tell you. They haven't published the fee for Feb. So what I'm going to do, Faye, I need your help with this. If you've got students coming in Feb, as soon as I know what the price is, I'll let the Feb people know. As
Okay.
soon as there's a change in the proof of funds, I will let you know. Because if I don't, you've been waiting for nothing, and
Yeah.
you have to be ready for that. So as soon as I know, I'll let you know. I just texted them just like half an hour ago that look, I'm doing a live. When is the admission window opening for Feb? I need all this information for the live. They haven't come back to me because they're busy with October.
October. Okay, that's
Yeah.
understandable. I think another thing people want to know is in terms of the cost of living. I know you've
Yeah.
mentioned about the POF, the fees, the cost of living. What is it like when it comes to coming to stay in Malta?
Okay, so basically the 11,000 euros should cover the cost while you're there. So that's what
For
it is.
1 year?
For no, I need to double check that. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, proof of funds. Right, so basically what it is, oh gosh, that's a good question. Can I come back to you on that if you want living costs? I'll come
Yeah,
back to
no
you and then you
problem.
can share it on because I want to give the exact information. Okay, let me tell you about accommodation. Let me tell you about accommodation. So jobs I've told you, right? Number two, what about accommodation? So if you're a single person, you can, if you wish, you can stay in college accommodation, which is walking distance from the college. They need 4 weeks accommodation to be paid in advance.
Okay. Okay.
They need 4 weeks accommodation to be paid in advance for the Schengen visa. You just have to show evidence. Now, it could be the colleges. If it is the colleges, then it's about 700 euros for 4 weeks. That's the cheapest.
Okay.
You can get cheaper than that, but let me push for colleges because if, God forbid, if you do not get the visa, the college says they will refund the full accommodation fee back to you if you pay for the colleges. For single people, it's not for families, for single people. That's what it is. If you want cheaper accommodation than that, that's not a problem. You can get Airbnb, you can get local accommodation. I will share with
Yeah.
Faye, remind me, I will share with Faye accommodation websites with you so you can have a look because you're the customer, you know your budget, not me. But you need to make sure you check their refund policy in case you don't get the visa. Okay? I don't want you to lose out on 4 weeks accommodation if there's no refund policy. That's what it is. Can I answer? Yeah, Faye, with your permission, can I answer Sam's question?
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
Okay. It says Sam Ukachukwu, is there a means of a refund of the school fee? Please don't have that mindset. We're here for you to get the visa, not to get refund. But yes, the colleges said they will give you the full refund minus bank charges because people pay bank charges. I have
Yeah.
asked them that question, and it's about 200 euros. So minus 200 euros, all of your fee will be returned to you. Okay.
Wow.
If is the fee guaranteed? We are not immigration, Sam. We're not immigration officers. We cannot guarantee. All we can do, my friend, is we can put you with our experience with the. Oh, Faye, I need to say this to you. The Schengen visa application will not be managed by UK Bright Education. It will be managed by the college,
Okay.
not
Okay.
me, which is a relief for me because I'm not an
Yeah,
immigration.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. So it's in their hands. So basically, what is Faye, from when you apply before the application to when you're about to submit your documentation for your visa, UK Bright Education, I will manage your application from A to Z. The visa application, the college will directly be in contact with you, and they'll be in communication with you regularly about your Schengen visa application. I don't want to scare you guys, but the application process, it's pretty notorious in the sense there's a lot of paperwork. These guys love paperwork. They may ask you to do another SOP. You need insurance, blah, blah, blah. There's about 10 pieces of documentation they'll need just for the Schengen visa. Don't panic. They're here to manage your application. And once you've got your visa, by the will of the Almighty, to when you land, when you've got your first job, when you've got your accommodation, when you've got your timetable, we UK Pride Education, we won't let go until you tell us to let go. So we're here from A to Z.
Yeah. Afsana is really good at that. So you
Fine,
can
I
trust
don't
her.
know. I
You can
don't
trust
know.
her to, provide support for you to, to the very last
We
end. Yeah.
try, we try, because we like to give a personalized service. We're a very small organization. We meaning it's just a couple of us. I'm the main person dealing with the applications, but I have a back office. But we've got people like Faye who will help you because she's taking this in. So we're all here to support. We're all a team here.
Yeah. So does anyone have a question for Afsana to address other than what we've shared so far? So let me just give a review for those who came. So for yeah, we're talking about studying in Malta, and Malta is a place for you to go because number one, it's affordable. Number two, they have a low rate of unemployment, so you can be assured that you are going to get something to do after your studies because that's really really important. You need a POF of just 11,000 euros for a period of 6 months. So whatever time you're going to provide your POF, you know that you have to backdate it to 6 months. And now bear in mind that you can have sponsors. You can have your spouse, you can have a financial sponsor who will just back you up and say, okay, I'm related to this person or I know this person. This is my proof of funds. They will provide just certain documents to make sure that, yeah, Romeo is asking if Malta is an English speaking country. Yes, they are. That's their official language. So you know that, okay, in terms of settling in, it's easier for you. We also talked about if you are interested in taking your family along and all of that. We've also mentioned the fact that, yes, they might not be included on your student visa, but they can get a work permit, and later on, which Asana will share with me, we'll be sharing job websites where your spouse can search for jobs. If you know that, okay, this person has a possibility of getting a job, then of course I think you should dive into this because 5,000 euros for getting a master's in 12 years, I think it's a very good option right now. We also mentioned about the prospect of staying longer in the country. We've said that to get your PR, it takes 5 years after your graduation, which is much shorter than UK. What else have we mentioned?
Can I say
Asana, did I
something?
miss anything?
Faye, can I say something? I need to say this, quite important. Is the naira getting weaker even now? It's not getting strong, it's getting weaker, right?
Yeah, it's getting weaker.
Right. So basically, I need to say this, very important, very important. So for example, Faye just said that you have to put 11,000 euros in the bank, equivalent in the bank. But the thing is, if your naira is getting weaker, you can't just put 11. You have to add more because you have to equate into fluctuation of your currency. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? If
Yeah.
you put 11 now, right? By the time it's October, that might be 9, isn't it? Because the value is
Yeah.
being devalued. So please, please, my students, please, I'm going to tell this to my February group as well. If you are about to come for Feb intake and you've got 11,000 euros equivalent, you've got to put a bit more than that, my friend. How much more only you can decide depending on your affordability. How much do you think people should put more in? Faye, what do you think?
I think
I don't know.
it depends largely on the exchange rate. I think right now it's really a lot. The fluctuation
Also,
is not really stable.
no, it's not safe.
So I think
So you need to put more than 11.
I
So
think saving up, if you
wow.
can save up as well in foreign currency, I think it's better when you know that yes, this is a path that I want to take.
Yes. Right. Can I talk about documentation if that's okay? Because they're
Yeah.
obsessed. Is that okay? Right. Right. Thank you so much. Right. So number one, please, 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 please don't use AI or ChatGPT for SAP. Please don't do that. It's so embarrassing and it wastes time. Don't do that. They are tired of seeing SOP being plagiarized. They will accept, I mean, Faye, she's an IELTS specialist, so she knows about paraphrasing. You've got to do it by yourself. Do not use AI. They will accept below 10% plagiarism. There are many plagiarism checkers out there. Faye, you can share this with everybody. There's so many. You can check yourself. We don't have time to check it SOP. I will give you the guidance or the guideline. I'll share that with Faye. But you cannot use, don't copy and paste. Just don't copy and paste, number one. Number two, for example, don't give your student copy of your transcript. They don't like that. You need to request for your transcript, which is the official one. You will say, oh man, I don't have it. It's going to take me 3-4 weeks. If it takes 3-4 weeks, take 3-4 weeks. If you need to send it to the college, just contact Faye or contact me. And there's a special emails that you need to send it to if it's direct to the college. Because some universities, I think that's true, Faye, you can't send them direct to the agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have to send it.
That's fine. That's fine. We're happy to share the email addresses with you so that you can send it direct there. So once I know or Faye knows that you've sent it, then we're good to go for the application. Number one, transcript has to be the original. Make sure the SOP isn't plagiarized. Please don't do that. Another thing which they want, my friends, is they need the MOI. Right. Are you familiar with MOI, Faye?
No.
Oh, really? You're not familiar? A lot of people don't know this in Nigeria. Okay, MOI. Is there anybody in the audience who knows what that stands for before I type it in? And before Faye Googles it?
Does anyone know what the meaning of MOI is?
MOI. Do you know what it is? Let's just give them 5 seconds.
Okay.
You can tell with both teachers, can't you? You can tell with both teachers. Right. Right. 5 seconds is up. Is there anybody who knows?
No.
No. Okay, it means medium of instruction. So, ladies and gentlemen, right, remember I said right at the beginning, you don't need IELTS, right? If you've got WIAC, that's great. So you need to show a medium of instruction. What that means that you, my friends, students, you have to show that the degree that you've studied was taught in English. So you need to get that from university. So is there another name for MOI in Nigeria, Faye?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay, okay. So there isn't. So unfortunately, thank you, Sam. Sam knows what we're talking about. So basically, yeah, you need to have a medium of instruction to show that your course is in English. If you have that, good. Thank you, Saki. Saki's on the right track. Proof of English. You need that. Okay. Right. Someone talk about work. Can I talk about work very quickly? Working and studying.
Yes, go on.
Right.
Yeah, that's a very important question.
I forgot about that. Right. Faye, do you know? I'm going to put my host on the spot. Do you know how many hours you like to work?
I think 20.
Yes, 10 out of 10. So basically, you are allowed to work 20 hours a week class time, full time during the holidays. You're allowed. So it's the same as the UK,
Okay.
20 hours a week.
Okay.
Right. I think I'm done. Is there anything else to add? I've talked about you need more than 11,000 because of the
Exchange rate.
exchange rate. I would, because I don't want you to lose out.
Okay, so if anyone is interested in studying in Malta, just reach out to me. I'm always open, and then we'll take it from there, and then we'll discuss about your readiness, when you are ready to apply as well, because that's important due to the QF. Any other question before we close?
This is your chance, guys. This is your chance.
Any question?
You're late.
Either to me or to Afsana. What other question would you like to know?
Right. Do you want to just put your hands up if you want to come for October? We really need to know now, because it means.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if it's October, you need to work quite quickly. Otherwise, you'll have to be Feb.
So is anyone interested in the October offer? Because we have to be quick about it. The deadline is in July, and then you also have the POF to think about.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in the October offer, just raise up your hand.
Okay.
Or just type. Type in the.
Till tomorrow. That's my final deadline. It's actually today, but I'm happy to take in more by tomorrow if you have that. Okay,
Okay.
right, so
Okay.
that's what it is. But really, it should be Feb. We should be working on Feb because I don't want to stress you out and I don't want you to be at risk of getting a rejection. Honestly,
Yeah.
Feb is better because the Naira is not helping anybody. It's really affecting everybody.
They're affecting everybody.
Yeah.
You're right. So at least Feb will give them like enough time to prepare, including the proof of funds as well.
Yes. So I'm just smiling because there's someone I know here.
Okay.
Sean is here. Sean is here. A very good friend of mine. Hello, Sean. What are you doing here? You should be teaching. Or maybe not. University is closed at the moment. Right. He should be
Okay. Someone is asking Oshnid that is the scholarship guaranteed? Yeah, it's only guaranteed for October, right? Afsana.
just for October, my friends. The February intake, they haven't published the prices yet. Oh, I've just got
Okay.
information from the college. The February admission window will open 1 month or 1.5 months after July. So that means July, June, July, August.
That's
From
September.
August. So from August, middle of August.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
the
Okay.
paperwork now, guys. Get the paperwork now. We need you to have your MOI. We need to make sure your transcript is the original, not a student one. Make sure your SOP is not plagiarized, minimum 350 words. Faye will share with you what the content is. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Sean, you need to work very quickly, Sean. The deadline is today or tomorrow. It's actually tomorrow, so you need to work on this. I'm sure they'll think of a scholarship in Feb, but we don't know. As a responsible agent,
How
we
much
have
it would be?
to say we don't know just yet. It's not been published.
Yeah, I understand that. What else? Okay, someone is asking after October, what is the next intake?
Right.
There's intake in February and also in April.
Yes.
So if you
Yeah.
want to consider
April
that
only.
as well.
We'll work with you. Don't worry, guys. We will work with you. You just tell us when your POF is ready. First of all, get your documentation ready because that is so, so important. And in the meantime, save money. Remember, proof of funds is 11,000 euros for proof of funds. There's no payment
Yeah.
plan. You have to pay the fee up front. So just save. Don't worry. We don't want anybody to get rejected. We want you to fly through successfully. That's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race. On the other side, on the flip, if you don't want to wait till Feb, you can, because the name of our company is UK Bright Education, you can come to the UK. Can I very quickly talk about UK, if that's okay?
Yeah. That's okay.
Right. Now, I don't know if you'll get a wow. The cheapest masters I can get for you, my friends, is £11,000 in the UK. £11,000. That's the cheapest masters I can do. Project management, you only need a 2-2 bachelor's degree. Project management, it's applicable to all students. No work reference. Faye, watch this. No work reference, no academic reference, no SOP, no credibility interview. 11,000.
Are you serious?
See, I got a wow from her. I knew I'd get a wow from you. So yeah, outside London, the initial deposit is 3,000. You pay 50% by enrollment. I'm happy to take applications right now. Not a problem. Not a problem. So that's the cheapest.
So for those interested in UK as well, please reach out to us. Someone mentioned, okay, I think Ugo mentioned how many hours can I work per week? 20 hours as a student. And then you can work full time during the holiday as well.
Yes, that's right. Also, project manager, real. Yes. So if you want to cheap,
your intended course.
Brilliant.
Dive in. Just message us. Message us. We're glad to be of help to you, whether it is in Malta or you want to take the UK option.
Another option. Another option, sorry, Faye. Another option is, for example, if you've got students saying, oh man, I'm not a degree holder, I've got an HND, I've got something nice and cute for you guys. Basically, there's a college in Birmingham in the UK where the top up is only £9,500. This is where Faye comes in, but you'll need IELTS. The fee is cheap. It's only £9,500 for a top up in the UK, but you do need IELTS because it's a college. Okay, so you'll need.
So what degree are they getting out of that, and the duration as well?
Duration, so it's only 1 year. So you don't need to
Okay.
spend years and years, and it's a top up. Top up meaning it's a bachelor degree either in business or it's in childcare. So it's in one of those two subjects.
Wow.
It's a
And that's
9 month
like very
course.
good viable options for work
Yes,
after school.
yes. So slowly, so H&D holders can come much cheaper than doing masters, but you will need to do IELTS. So that's where Faye comes in. If you need Faye's help, she's happy to help you with the IELTS. Get that, then I'll help you with the top up, and we're good to go. And it's £9,500. You have to pay because it's quite cheap in the UK. You have to pay for it upfront. That's the
Okay.
other stipulation.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Amy said Bachelor's of Nursing in Malta and the English requirements. I'm sorry, Amy, I only deal with business related courses. You need to research independently and to apply direct, and then you'll know whether you need IELTS. I don't know, so you need to research it, I'm afraid. Do you know, Faye?
No, no, not for now.
Yeah, I only know for business. So, Amy, you need to do the research independently and then apply direct. Just go for it because I only deal with business related courses. Other influencers telling me, Afsana, you need to expand on your degree subject types, but I'm quite happy with this college because they're very responsive.
I think one thing that is important as well is your options of jobs after.
Yeah,
When it comes to like business management stuff, I think it's a very viable option everywhere. Like you can
okay.
get job everywhere. And like
Yes,
on the other career options, it can be quite limited.
it is. It is. But if you can't wait till Feb, if you can't wait for your proof of fund for 11,000, you don't have to. If you want to study in the UK, the proof of funds has to be living costs, £9,206 for 28 days. 28 days. If you don't want to wait for 11 months, 6 months, you don't have to. You've got two options. Okay, just talk to Faye, just DM her. She's more than happy to talk with you, not a problem, because she's here as an IELTS teacher. She's here to support you. If you're a HND holder and you want to come in for £9,500 in the UK, she is the person to help with IELTS. She'll help you. Actually, we need to do more on the IELTS, I think. Do you think? We
Yeah, I think
should.
so.
We should do that. So another day we'll do one just for Birmingham about IELTS and what's needed. We'll do
Okay,
that.
okay. I'll set that up. No
Yes,
problem.
brilliant. Right. Anyone
Uh,
else? I think we're
Any other question? Oh, sorry, Shay, you came in a little bit late.
too
We're
late.
rounding
What
up
are you
and
doing?
taking some questions,
Too late.
but
Too late. We're
I'll
joking.
probably I can share the link of the live with you once we're done. I think it's safe up. So everybody, guys, just reach out to me via DM or if you have my email address. For those who registered, you have my email address already, so you can just reach out to me. I'm interested in this offer. I think I want to go next year. When can I do that? We're all about supporting you till you get your desired goal of studying abroad. And for those interested, just let me know. And I think yes. So if you are interested in the October intake, you want to take the opportunity today, not later than
Yeah,
today.
it's today
Uh,
or tomorrow. Yes.
Not later than today, so that
It's
we
getting
can
late. It's
know.
getting
But
late.
no rush. We're always here for you anyway.
Yeah. Faye, do you know how to save this and to put this onto your profile on your grid? Do you know how to do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to put on profile, but I think I already did the
Okay.
settings for it to save. Yeah.
Okay. What you could do, because I do this all the time, what it is that if it doesn't, wherever you don't press discard, because if you discard it, that's it'll go.
Okay.
So it'll say, do you want to post? And then it'll give you option to write the caption. So, copy and paste
Okay.
something, and then you post.
Okay.
And then it'll ask you for the thumbnail. So
Okay.
you can just screenshot, you just use one of our pictures like this, and then
Oh, okay.
you can share it with me, and then I'll share it on my platforms as well.
Okay. Okay.
Not now,
Okay.
not now.
I'll do
Just
that.
don't discard. Whatever you do, don't discard. Don't discard.
All right. I'll
Okay?
do that. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I don't know if there are any questions, and Afsana will be going off now.
Yeah.
Welcome. And if you have any other question, you can reach out to me, whether it is about studying in UK, studying in Europe, or for IELTS related questions. You can reach out to me as well. and we'll make sure to answer your questions as soon as possible.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Faye. You've been the best as always. As always. It's always fun
Thank
to
you,
talk to you.
Africana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you for your time and for your patience as
Brilliant.
well. Thank you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Have a great
And
day.
you. Bye.